Hi everybody, welcome to Reader's Workshop today. So to get started, I want to share with you something that we did this weekend. Over the weekend, our family started looking at some of the pictures from the summer, and I want to share with you some of our pictures. Like many of you, we were at Ithaca this summer exploring Tehanic Falls, and this is a picture of Olivia holding a few tadpoles. A little later in the summer, we did some hiking at the Binghamton University Nature Trail. And this is Olivia again, holding a little orange newt. Well, as we went through our camera roll, we kept finding pictures of Olivia. This one is her holding a kitten at one of our family friends' farm. And then here's a picture of Olivia, and she's holding a monarch when we were up in the Adirondacks. And then here's another picture of her holding a horseshoe crab in Cape May. You see, after going through my camera roll, I realized it wasn't a coincidence that Olive always seems to find little living creatures to explore. I realized that she's always on the lookout for them, seeking them out and exploring their tiny features. I also noticed that in every picture, she is smiling ear to ear when she finds a creature. After looking through these pictures, I was able to discover a pattern. You see, there's a pattern that Olivia loves to find tiny living creatures that bring her a lot of joy. And I can make a claim. I can make the claim that Olive seems to be on the lookout to find living creatures that bring her happiness. And so what we can do is we can discover patterns about ourselves and about the characters that we read about when we look for the similarities in the details. This leads us to today's learning target. Today, we're going to look for patterns in the details so that we can understand more about our characters and make claims about them. Remember, a claim is basically a statement, a true statement that you are trying to make. We're going to try this with Year of the Dog. And in order to do this, we have to create a collection of details. And so I've made a small collection of details about Grace. You're going to think about these details and then try to make a true claim. Now, on page 12, Grace says, "I don't know what I want to be." And you probably remember on page 39, she said, "I tried to think about what I wanted to be when I grew up, but nothing came to mind." And then on page 53, she said, "I couldn't decide what to do my project about." So when you look at these details, you want to think, what is the pattern? What claim or statement could we make about Grace? So I want you to think about the claim you can make about Grace based on this collection of details. So you're going to pause the video here and discuss. So here are the details. Pause and discuss what claim you can make. Okay, let's try this one more time. Now remember, your characters are more than one way. So we can create more than one collection about the same character. Here is a different collection of details about Grace. She says, "Dorothy wasn't Chinese. I was so dumb. How could I have even thought about being Dorothy?" And then she says, "How come Chinese people are never important?" And then, in another place, she says, "You never see a Chinese person in the movies or in a play or in a book." So now we can think about Grace in a different way. I want you to think and talk about this collection of details. And I want you to think about what is another claim we can make about Grace based on this collection of details. So you're going to pause and discuss this collection and try to make a true claim about Grace. Try that now. Okay, now you're going to try it with your book. First, you are going to create a collection of details that seem to have a pattern. You're going to go ahead and collect these details in your digital reader's notebook. You could also do this on a Post-it note if you choose. But your details should have something in common. There should be something that you feel is a pattern or the same. Then you are going to make a claim about your character based on the details that you have collected. And you want to write that claim perhaps on the other side of the paper or beneath your collection of details. And then be ready to share it. Enjoy your reading today.